Hello, welcome to the McTaggart Attack Podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and it's Monday here at the McTaggart Attack Podcast, so that means it's Kevin's Monday therapy for Monday, obviously, June 21st, 2021, where I basically just vent about whatever the fuck is on my mind. And hopefully at the end of the episode, I feel better about things. Thus, therapy. And also, this is, I'm doing this by video today. Though this will be hopefully on YouTube tomorrow morning, along with the audio version. So there will still be the audio and the video, but I just thought I would try that today, and quite honestly, I'm doing it because if G.W. Foley can do video podcasts of his podcast, his wonderful podcast, Foley Kills the Podcast, available wherever you listen to podcasts, then I can do it as well. So that's why he's motivated me to do videos of the podcast again, so we can blame him for all of this. So thank you. I've debated, I was trying to figure out the best way to record it, and because it's horizontal. My iPhone 10XR is horizontal, and I was debating whether or not to do it vertical, because it's hard, like, staring at the camera lens on the iPhone, because the camera lens is, like, over here, and, like, I'm trying to stare at it, but I'm not. If I don't, then that's why. When it's horizontal, I can look right at the freaking camera the whole time. So let me know if this is good or not. It's a work in progress, much like life is a work in progress. This is a work in progress. So there. So yeah. Feel free to, if you're watching it on YouTube, to subscribe and like the video, or if you're listening to it, subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts, because that really helps me out. What's pissing me off today? Yesterday, playing golf with my dad at Montague Golf Club in Randolph, Vermont. And we were told by the guy in the clubhouse, Linford, that there's a group with a couple of kids, and they'll probably let you play through, is what he said. They'll probably let us play through. So they started off before us, and they got on to the first hole, and we started on the first hole, and waiting for them to get off the green. And then we finally get to the first green, and you can see the second tee box from the first green, So the group ahead of us was a father, a mother, and their two little girls. So from the second tee box, the father goes, "Hey guys, looks like it's going to be a long day." And we're like, "Yeah." I'm thinking, fuck. It was just the two of us, me and my dad. I was hoping at Montague we could get like a 3 or 4 hour round in. So, like, he hits his shot. The father hits his shot from the blue tees, of course. First of all, he waited for the group ahead of them to, like, reach the green on a par 4. You don't do that. I don't care. Unless you hit the ball a ton. And maybe he does. I don't know. But it's just annoying as hell when someone does that. Waits for them to get to the green. Well, you better fucking almost reach the green with your drive. I don't know where his drive went. So then once he hits his drive, we pulled up to the tee box. And he goes to his little girls. I don't know how old they are. I don't look at children. So I could guess what their age was, but I'm not going to guess what their age was. So anyway, he's like, hey kids, why don't you hit some shots? And my dad and I are just standing. We're on the tee box at this point, just watching them. And the first girl, I think it was the older one, swung like 5 times, missed all those times, and then finally connected, but it didn't really go anywhere. Then the next kid got up there and did the same thing. And I'm thinking to myself, we're going to have to put up with this 18 times today. We're going to play a 6-hour round if we continue to do this shit. That's what I was thinking, and that's what my dad was thinking too. Then the wife hits her tee shot, and instead of going straight, it went way right. It went, the 4th hole is right next to the 2nd hole, and went, which is a short par 3. Which is a par 3, which was where you would wait for the green to clear before you hit your tee shot. But it went over the 4th hole, and down on by the 3rd green. That's how bad her shot was. So my dad and I were like, we're trying to see who else was on, other holes and stuff. We could see some people like on 3, but no one was on 4 yet. So we're like, let's go to 5. So we went to 5. So we ended up playing, this was the order: 1, 5 through 18, 3, 4, and then 2. And we played our round in 2 hours and 54 minutes. Yeah. We even told Linford, the guy that works behind the counter, what we did. Like, I knew you guys would figure something out. Like, yeah, we did. But yeah, it was good. We didn't interfere with anybody's. Yes, we skipped holes, but, I think it was for the betterment of the group, of the time, because, like, it seemed like everybody was going slow. Because, like, by the time we were on I think we were on, like, the 8th tee box. So that would have been 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. We were on our 5th hole. And the guys that were behind us were, like, on the 3rd hole at this point. So I think we made a good decision. Definitely made a good decision. So that was a good round. And then, but it just pissed me off. Like, why are people waiting for people to, on holes that aren't par 3s? I've noticed a lot more golfers waiting on the groups ahead of them to either reach the green or clear the green. I'm just like, how good are you going to hit it? You're not going to hit it that good at all, to be honest. Have these people, has this family never played before? I have no problem with them playing golf. But, like, it was a busy day. There were multiple groups behind us. There was guys behind us that, like, ended up waiting for them the whole fucking day. But maybe, I'm hoping that they just played 9 holes, because we didn't see them, at all. We didn't see them past, because the 1-9 is higher up, and then the front 9 is higher up, and the back 9 is lower. You have to, like, cross a bridge to get to the back 9, pretty much. But, like, we didn't see any of them. We didn't see that annoying family, awful golfer family, anywhere else. So I'm thinking they only played 9 holes, which would have been good, which was a good thing, I think. But yeah, that was definitely a shitty start to the day, but we made it good because we played in 2 hours and 54 minutes. Yeah. what the fuck else do I want to talk about today? What else pissing me off today? Work has been frustrating. Home has been frustrating. Work's been frustrating. It's frustrating in like learning the new job that I have to do. But I'm thinking though, like, because I had a tough day Thursday because I had a lot to do. And I wasn't anticipating that I'd ever have that much to do. But I got through it, and I feel better for it. I was frustrated. I texted my manager, texted a coworker after the day, and they were very encouraging, and I loved that, and that was fantastic, so thank you very much. And I get home, and it sucks, because I'm one of 5 in the house, and it's a house for 4 people, and I don't think the 2 people that were only supposed to stay for 6 months are actually going to be leaving. So I think that I probably should. So I might move out soon. I'm not sure. We'll see how this situation develops. But it's just frustrating. It sucks when like work is frustrating and when home is frustrating, because those are the 2 things, you know, and like it's fine for one thing to be frustrating. But when both work and home are frustrating, then it just sucks, and it's a sucky day. But work got better the next day, so that's good. But it made me think about something, like, for me, it's like, once you feel like you have that feeling that you're like, that you want to quit. And I'm sure we've all had that feeling where we've wanted to quit something. Keep going. And it'll get better. Sure, you have that feeling, I don't want to do this anymore. Fuck this, I quit. Or something like that. You're saying it in your head. You're not actually saying it to people because you don't really want to say that. But you're just at that point where like you're at wit's end and you don't know what to do, or you're worn out, exhausted, or something like that. And you're just like, I quit. I don't want to do it. Then you just keep going. Just keep going. And it gets better. And you'll learn from what you did before. And you'll endure. And you'll get better. And you'll be much better off not quitting. Because if you quit, then you'll just be a quitter and you'll hate yourself forever more than you usually do. But on the other hand, if you just keep going and battle through it, you'll be better. It's my motivational portion of Kevin's Monday therapy of the McTaggart Attack Podcast today. So, hope you enjoyed that. The light's flickering a little bit, but that's because I'm watching the US Open golf tournament, the men's golf tournament. It's on mute though. So, that's why I talked about golf to start off the podcast. So, what else did I want to get the fuck off my chest today? Don't really, I don't know, it was, like I said, work was frustrating. Golf has been good. I've been playing better golf lately. I've been doing that, so that's been good. Golf league's been good. It was frustrating at first, being the last group, but I think it's going to be okay because the slowest group that we had quit after week 2, so I think play is going to get faster now. That happened a few weeks ago. Let's see what else has happened. What did I want to talk about? I had something that I wanted to talk about. I went today, Sunday, Father's Day, I went running. I haven't run much since the pandemic started. Maybe like 4 or 5 times. But the last time I ran recently was April, like mid-April. But I ran today, this morning. And it felt good. I walk a lot. I walk every day. I try to get my 10,000 steps in every day. but I decided to go ahead and run today. I want to run more. I need to run more. I need to run more consistently. I still want to walk and get in my 10,000 steps and everything, but I also want to run. And I think what I'm going to do is run for a half an hour in the morning and then go for a longer run one of the days of the weekend. It's just my plan. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Because I think that would be good. Just get in a 30-minute run a couple times during the weekday, and then on the weekend, I'll run longer on the weekend. Quit making weird arm movements, Kevin, because you're not doing an audio-only podcast. You're doing a video podcast also. So quit looking stupid on camera, even though you really can't fucking help that. Let's see. What else pissing me off today? I don't really know. Let's see. What else is on my mind? What else is bothering me? I think I've talked about everything that's bothering me. I was thinking about this. I was watching CNN earlier today, and they talked about how they tried to repeal Obamacare again in the Supreme Court, but the justices once again voted not to repeal it, which is hilarious because most of the judges are conservative. 3 of the judges were selected by Trump, and 2 of those Trump appointed judges voted not to repeal Obamacare. It just makes me think. They get us so worked up. The media gets us so worked up about, oh no, a Republican's gonna select the replacement for Ruth Bader Ginsburg or some other Democrat or whatever, and Mitch McConnell says he wouldn't allow a Supreme Court justice to be appointed in an election year, or some other stupid bullshit like that. And it's just it doesn't really matter. Because once there is a Supreme Court justice, they can't get fired. They make these rulings based on the law. So they follow the law. They don't really follow the politics. They follow the law. They make a big deal about Roe versus Wade getting repealed, but I don't see that happening as long as they follow the law. And even if it does, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. People can just adopt more kids. If you don't find out, find out as soon as possible. If you have sex with someone that you don't know, or you don't want to have kids, then use protection. How fucking hard is that? Must be pretty hard. I just don't know if abortion is as big a deal as it should be. People just need to use more common sense and think for themselves and stop drinking so much and stop having unprotected sex. If you stop having unprotected sex, then you stop having kids that you don't want to have, and then you stop wanting to have abortions. How many abortions do we fucking have a year anyway? Is it really that a lot? Are there a lot of abortions that go on throughout the year? I don't even know. I'm not even sure why I'm talking about abortion. I'm never having kids, so why the fuck should I even care about abortion? But people do care about abortion, but I'm just they make a big deal about Roe versus Wade being repealed. I'm sure it's going to work out fine. Whatever the fuck happens, we'll endure, we'll figure it out, we'll do something else, we'll make some other fucking case, and it's just, I hate how the media gets us so fucking ramped up about this shit. It's just annoying. I'm not trying to say fake news, but I'm just trying to say that they try to make you mad about stuff that you really isn't that much of a big fucking deal in the first place. Talking about abortion today on McTaggart Attack Podcast. So there we go. what else is going on in the world or in my life that I want to talk about, that just to get the fuck off my chest. And I think I've talked about just about every fucking thing that I've wanted to talk about today. But yeah, just if you're still watching or listening or whatever, thanks. You can see me drinking water, or you can hear me drinking water. I don't know. I hope this works. I'll be pissed if I recorded this and the audio doesn't work. By the way, there was a retraction from last week. G.W. Foley, when my stand-up comedy set at the Woolen Mill last Saturday got recorded, the audio did work. So that video is on my YouTube channel, and so you can watch it on YouTube, and you can also watch this podcast and a bunch of other podcasts that I've put on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Let me know how you think I did and everything. And I think I'm going to wrap this up because I'm actually feeling a lot better after recording this. And that's the point of Kevin's Monday Therapy, is I just ramble, rant, whatever, until I feel better, and I feel better for now. And that's the bottom line. If you smell what the McTaggart Attack Podcast is cooking.